Hello and welcome to the next video in this tutorial series, and in this video we will talk about commander and support commander upgrades. And I will just start with the Seraphim commander. As you can see, you have the normal build button here, then something else here that is not that important, and then if you have a commander or support commander, you have this sign at the very bottom, and if you click there you have additional options. You have the main body, or backside, how it's called, then the right arm and the left arm. You can only do one upgrade on each of these positions, but since you have 3 positions you can basically make 3 upgrades. And I will just start with the left arm. So this is the normal gun upgrade, or it's normally called gun upgrade for a Seraphim commander. Every commander has something like this, and you can do that on Tech 1. You basically need around 300 energy to upgrade it good, so in a speed that is okay. And as soon as it upgraded, you have the double fire rate, so you have basically the double DPS, and also you have a much bigger range, which is, for example, very useful against higher tech units or Aeon Tech 1 tanks. So basically this upgrade is always viable. Then the other upgrade on that slot is the non-repair field. So basically if a unit is damaged in this area, we'll just spawn a unit. So as you can see, if there is a damaged unit in that area, it will be slowly repaired. So I'm actually not sure how useful it really is, but it's very cheap, so I think it's definitely viable. And the cool thing about it is that it has also a second level, let's say. And the second level is way more expensive than the first level, and I think you shouldn't upgrade it in early game. And like I said, I for example do never do this upgrade, but probably it's the best upgrade ever and I just don't know. If we move on to the main body, we got the... we'll get some drones. We got the teleporter upgrade, which should be self-explaining. The big problem with the teleporter upgrade is that it costs so much. So you need multiple tech-free energy generators in order to get enough energy to upgrade it. And also it needs 10,000 energy if you want to teleport somewhere. And it costs 15,000 mass, which is a bit more than the half of a Monkey Lord. So if you upgrade this, you should really know what you want to do with it. And normally there is no big point in upgrading it with your commander, except if you want to get away very fast and you think you're about to get sniped. So the next thing on the backside for Seraphim is the resource acceleration system, or whatever it's called in your language. So basically it generates mass and energy on your commander, much more mass and energy than by default. Some commanders have 1 upgrade and some commanders have 2 upgrades. 2 upgrades is of course better. Seraphim has 2, and the cool thing about this is not really the mass. It generates some mass, but it's not that important. The cool thing is the energy, because upgrading this is way more efficient than building a tech-free power generator. So usually if you want to go like tech-free air, or if you want to build, before you want to build anything on tech 4, you go for that resources upgrade, and you need about 3 to 4 tech 2 pigeons. So if you're alone in a game, and if it is a 1v1, you should have 4 tech 2 pigeons. If it is a team game, your teammates usually have also energy, so ask them for energy if you upgrade it. Say you upgrade res, and then it will give you energy, and you can upgrade this pretty fast with 3 power gens. And the second level is exactly the same expensive as the first level, so if you got the first one, usually get the second one immediately after. The next upgrade is the tactical missile upgrade for the commander, which works pretty much like a normal tactical missile. I already taught it in another tutorial. if you have a tactical missile defense, for example here, and you would want to shoot something here, then you can fly, your tactical missile will fly over the tactical missile defense. So as you can see, the tactical missile defense just has not enough range to shoot it. It flies way higher than the normal tactical missiles, and that's pretty cool if you want to snipe something in the enemy base and here's only a fire base with TMD, and a normal TMD would get shut down. And also you can support it pretty good, so you can really make some kind of rapid fire that would not be possible with a normal tactical missile station, at least for most factors, because there is a huge delay between two tactical missiles. For example, for Aeon just has this big animation every time, and Seraphim has two, I think. So it's a pretty good upgrade, and you should normally use it for sniping Tech 2 maxes, or sniping a factory, or dealing some damage to the enemy commander. Then the next thing for Seraphim is the nano repair system. It basically does what it says. It gives you a rapid repair on your commander and makes it really more combat suited. And also you get more hit points, and the second level is way more expensive again, but it works exactly the same way. So if you have both of these upgrades upgraded, there is nothing on Tech 2 or even Tech 3 that can kill you. You probably need a Tech 4 unit to kill such a commander, and if you have a Monkey Lord going against such a commander and that commander has also a shield with it, then you should be really careful, because this nano repair system is pretty heavy. So really take care if you're facing such a commander, especially with your own commander, you will get pwned. If you move on to the left arm, then we have another gun upgrade for Seraphim. Well, if I say now that it quadruples the damage of your gun, it makes your gun having 400 damage instead of 100, and also scales with the other gun upgrade that gives you double fire rate, so basically you can go up to 800 DPS. Well, but there isn't a big point in it, because it costs so much, and in the point of the game you get that upgrade, you normally have enough energy to overcharge every 2 seconds, and you don't really need it because the main damage is always dealt with overcharge. And on every commander normally you don't want the other left arm upgrade, you want the tag upgrade that every commander has on its left arm. So you can ball Tech 2 units, and if you have the Tech 3 upgrade, of course, Tech 3 units. I tried to use this gun, but it doesn't seem to be very efficient, so normally I would say don't use it. If you want to correct me in the comment section, feel free, but as long as no pro player tells you that you should use that, don't use it.